Guys, in yet another RGT video, we're going to be taking a look at Rayman Origins, the demo. In case you're not sure, it's available currently on Steam for completely free, of course, since it's a demo. First things first is I'll head on to the options. It's fairly limited. I am using a 360 controller and I'm recording in 720p. There doesn't appear to be any graphics options, other than, of course, resolution. So anyway, I'll get in and play it. I haven't actually played any other versions of Rayman, but I've heard it's a very good game. You can actually move in the loading screen, which is kind of cool actually. So it's apparently starting in swinging caves with a very interesting audio. Oh, so we can see more playing. I do like the highly stylized graphics. It almost reminds me of a slightly colorized version of Limbo actually. Catch the 9 electrons hidden in the demo to unlock this costume. Okay, I am now going to be this guy, I suppose. I suppose I'll go in as Rayman, and we'll continue forward. Okay, first thing I'll say is it's very pretty. The backgrounds look just gorgeous, and the controls are pretty much spot on. There is no lag between them. I've already mentioned I'm using the 360 controller. I mean, just look at the way the animals, I'm assuming they're birds, I think they're birds, yep, flock away in different directions. Actually, I think they're butterflies. But either way, regardless of the fact, they're flocking in different directions, and it's pretty awesome. So we can punch and kick, or we can just punch at least. And we can break the hearts open, awesome. Okay, pretty simple stuff. And ow, this guy apparently does not really like me too much, which I feel is unfortunate. Right, I shall do a diving attack apparently. Wow. It's very colourful, artsy, which is very beautiful. There's no way that you cannot say this is a gorgeous game. You can say that it's not to your style. Ow, I did not realise falling down there to my left, death and oblivion. So anyway, as I was saying, there's no way you cannot say this is a gorgeous game, just like you can't say that Trine 2 isn't attractive, or should I say pretty at least. It's really fun punching him, I have no idea why. It's strangely satisfying. Anyway, it's an absolutely gorgeous game. The animation quality is just fantastic. I'm just almost taking my breath away with how amazingly stylized it actually is. You leap from platform to platform fairly easily. There's no pauses or hesitations. And for the most part, I mean, look at that. The fact is, it even has physics of some description. I mean, you can actually punch them. And we can actually go into this house here. The music is odd, not exactly to my tastes yet. At the same time, for some reason, somewhat fitting, I feel, for the game. The scenery is kind of destructible, and holy crap, that was just really fun. I wasn't actually sure it was going to work, I just decided to give it a shot. Okay, so I'm assuming I can help these guys. Apparently, the key to everything in this game is just to punch it repeatedly. I think that might have been one of the secrets that we mentioned at the start of the demo. Apparently I cannot punch them, however, which saddens me somewhat. The grass and everything else in the background just looks awesome. And to be honest as well, we don't really have that many great platform games now. Of course, back in the 90s, platform games were the de facto kind of start for most developers. You weren't really sure what a game was going to be. It was almost certainly going to be a platform game. Now, of course, that's not the case. Platform games are, for the most part, a dying breed. There are a few notable exceptions. Oh dear. Oh dear. I wanted to try and punch him and apparently it didn't work. Anyway, as I was saying... Oh, we've actually got 2 buttons. Punch... So... Oh, I see. As I was saying, platform games are a dying breed, so it's kind of nice to actually see at least one game trying to keep the genre alive. I have a feeling you can get up there, and yet I'm not sure exactly how offhand. Probably a really simple method that I'm really unsure of. Huh. Oh, I see. Simple stuff. As I was mentioning earlier, if you're in doubt, you punch it, and it seems to just work really well. Somewhat fortunately, I didn't stay there for too long. I have a feeling that would have gone rather poorly for me. Now, I have a feeling this... Oh, blast it. Whoa. Right. It has that strangely addictive quality that a lot of the really good games have. And that it's not your... it's not the game's fault if you die. It's you that, just plumb screwed up. And I'm sorry if my commentary sounds a little bit off on this. It's just... I'm very impressed, actually. I didn't actually think I was going to like this game. If I'm honest, I thought it was going to be extremely cutesy, and I'm dying horribly, and I'm very terrible at the game, and yet, it doesn't matter. I'm not typically into cutesy games, if I'm honest. That's not to say that I only like violent games or anything like that. I'm just saying that, generally, it's not my usual port of call. Punching it doesn't work, so somehow it's getting energy from something. Apparently these guys... Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Okay, it's a fairly difficult game, actually. Right, let's keep punching you in the leg. I feel that's a good option for you. Okay, that's another one of you done. Wonderfully cartoony quality, I must admit. Right, I think that might have unlocked the option to go in. Let's see, can I make the jump now? No. Aha, there we are. Splendid. It has a few locks on this one, so we'll just quickly punch them away and obliterate them. Apparently I have two, so I'm doing fairly well. Rayman apparently has no, legs or arms, but... Anyway, I believe I have to head downwards. So, with that said, I'm going to punch this guy a few times. Ouch, or possibly not. That was not the best I've ever done in the game ever. I really want to get that. I have a feeling it's going to... Somewhat amazing that I survived. You can be punched into the door, so it shall break for me. So fear my might. Behold. The cuteness is somewhat worrying to me, yet I'm able to tolerate it, which is even more of a concern. I'm assuming that water geyser will lead me up. That's just a guess. Alright. I have a feeling the fact that this is hopping about is possibly a good thing to get hold of. Doesn't look like there's any goodies around here, so we'll just punch these guys in the eye a few times, just for profit. Now, the fact I have a heart around me kind of gives me an indication that I'm able to withstand one hit. That's just a theory, however. Not one that I wish to test, might I add. Okay, there we have it. Awesome. Splendid. That's just somewhat worrying, to be honest. Okay, let's just hold the A button to make that go up a little bit quicker. Barely made it over the required, and give it another smiley face, apparently. Okay, we have another loading screen. Bubbling to the Glade of Dreams. Sounds rather odd. Okay. Can we move forward? Yep, we can. Splendid. So it's not that short of a demo, actually, which makes it doubly worth downloading if you have not already. I really like these loading screens. It's nice to actually have something interactive. I don't know if you guys have ever played Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but there were another interactive loading screens, although even more so. What the? It's A button to fire, and you can suck stuff off as well. Okay, this is just a completely different type of variety of gameplay. Those birds look... well, it's not really birds, but... huh. I really like the fact that it actually ricochet. It actually shows a really nice degree of physics, actually. And the game, of course, is running rock steady and smooth. It's not exactly the most challenging of games, and yet does look highly stylized and pretty. There's no one that can tell me that this game does not look gorgeous. I've said that many times over. I mean, just look at those fire effects. It's very impressive. Oh, crap. No one can also tell me that fire does not burn. It would be a myth and a lie. I have the distinct niggling feeling. Oh, interesting. Oh, blast. Pew, 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 pew. I'm not exactly sure what the point of sucking. Oh, no. Don't you even think about it, my son. Don't even think about it. There we are. There we are. Let's just hoover all these guys up. There we go. That's more like it. I'm not actually sure what the purpose of that would be. I can, however, tell you... oh, crap. I'm not actually sure what killed me there. Oh, damn it, it put me back all the way here. Son of a diddly. I have the distinct feeling I could get hit here. Crap! Why do I suck so bad at platform games? I know... somehow I'm getting worse. Generally speaking, as you're playing a game, it's supposed to actually improve. Okay, that was just really satisfying. Almost felt like a mini Kamehameha. Okay, there. Damn it! How dare you disappear before I can steal you? There we go, hoover you all up. Right. I killed you as well. There we are. I can only huh. I see, it's a trip mine, I see. Ooh. Almost feels like I'm playing Raiden Silvergun! Crap. Certainly it's bloody unforgiving. Well, maybe not quite, but you get the general gist of it. It's unforgiving. There we go. I'm not derping it now. Oh, almost did though. Ooh, that looks pretty awesome. I swear that character reminds me of something, although I can't quite think what. Kind of like Dr. Zoidberg, but not quite. Anyway. That music does not sound good. It sounds very epic. This concerns me. Oh dear. I'm assuming that's the boss. I don't suppose we can shoot that. Oh, blast. Okay. I've managed to get a few pot shots off at this guy. And a few more, might I add. Okay. So, the bottom line is we want to try and not die. I have no idea how I managed to hit that. That was just absolutely abysmal. Anywho, this guy is not a friend, you know. Okay, it does actually hurt if you hit them on top. I wasn't sure about that. Okay, he does the freaky... Fortunately, these sections don't have a great deal of life. There we are. Okay, he's down to around half his original length. There we are, we have health. Oh, that... He somehow gotten annoyingly faster. There we go, he's now just ahead, apparently. There we are. Sweet, and I've managed to collect quite a lot of the trophies there. And I'm now past the checkpoint. That was actually quite a fun game. It didn't actually feel like a minigame, it actually felt like a very good section. There's actually been very few games that I can actually think of that's transitioned so easily from one to the other. One of them was, this is going back a bit mine, but Aladdin, I believe, on the Genesis, and I think it was also on the SNES from back in the day. That also had a very cool magic carpet part. There are, of course, other exceptions, but that was just one noticeable one. I don't know why. It was kind of reminiscent of that. It looks like I might have completed the entire game, I feel. Yes, it looks like this is just a replay of the same section. I believe I've played the same section, maybe I missed something on that, but anyway. I feel that that's a pretty good representation, so as I'm going to be leaving, I'll give you my closing thoughts. I would highly recommend checking out the demo if you haven't. After all, the damn thing is free. It's currently available on Steam. I don't know if it's available from any other places. I just checked it out on Steam and decided, you know what, you guys might want to check it out if you're not already aware that it's available. I'm sure many of you have already checked it out by now. So, with that all said, hopefully you guys have at least found this somewhat entertaining, if only because of my consistent failures. Although, this time I'm doing somewhat better. It's not always the way. You know, if I were a cheesy man, which I'm not, I'd edit it so that this would be my next playthrough. But anyway, I'm not that kind of a man, so anywho. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. And I'll wish you guys a fantastic time.